We're live.
Okay. Coming back into public session. Chris, can we have a roll call, please?
Is this for the resolution 2025-94?
This is just a general roll call.
So general roll call.
Okay, I'm sorry. Mr. Druss,
Here.
Mr. Kipnis,
Here.
Mr. Sweeney,
Here.
Mr. Schmidt,
Here.
Mr. Tenza.
Here.
Mr. Waters.
Here.
Okay. Make a motion for the meeting of the minutes.
So moved.
Sorry.
Oh, I really shouldn't have done that because I wasn't here. Who was here? Rich.
Byron.
Yeah,
You have to do a new roll call.
You
Oh, no,
can
you-
second it, but you can't vote.
Yeah, I guess.
So Byron and Mr. Schmidt
Yeah, should
were
have.
here and they can,
Yes, throughout all. So. You said.
Was Rich here?
no,
No, I wasn't there.
All
Oh,
right, you got Mike and then you got Byron in a second.
okay,
all right.
okay. I second.
Yeah, roll call, please.
Mr. Druss,
Aye.
Mr. Kipnis,
Abstain, I wasn't present.
Mr. Sweeney,
Abstain.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye. Harry. We made you money on that.
Some heavy lifting.
All right,
Yeah.
resolution 2025-86, payment of bills. Can I have a motion, please?
No, we have to do the event. 94.
Oh, I'm sorry. My fault. Resolution 2025-94, approving of the authorities, personnel policies and procedures manual and handbook for union, non-union and supervisory employees. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Anyone have any questions before we vote? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza,
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2025-86, payment of bills. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Good. Anyone have any questions on the bill list?
I have just two comments. All right, one is on the Elmwood Conference room painting. I talked to Jeff earlier, that was not outside sourced, which we saved money if our people did it. That's comments and kudos for that one. I saved a lot of money on that one. It hadn't come out. Looks good.
Looks good.
Looks good. And the second thing, we have JVS Industrial and Commercial Company. It was page 13. For Route 70 water main replacement. Is that the final payment on that?
Yes,
It's not.
no, there is a
Yeah,
punch
still
list out,
don't.
yeah, there's a punch list out, sorry.
All right. Cause we. All right. All set. That's last thing.
Any other questions? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza,
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
I accept abstain on PO number 26-00310 for Florio Perucci. I'm abstaining on that because I have an indirect conflict of interest. Resolution 2025-87, refunds, credits and cancellations. Can I have a motion, please?
So move.
Second.
Anyone have any questions on that list? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2025-88, authorizing advertisement for refurbishment of Elmwood Wastewood Treatment Plant screw pump. Can I have a motion, please?
So move. Second.
Jim?
Yes, this pump is when you come down the road, you see the barrel spinning on Elmwood. One of the wear rings on the actual tube is wearing out, and the bearings, the cradle bearings that carry it are having issues with the metal, so we had to, take it out, send it to Georgia is the ultimate goal, and then they'll refurbish it, we go through it, and then we'll come back.
So I'll save us money by refurbishing it rather than buying a new one.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions for Jim? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2025-89, authorizing award of contract through North Jersey North Jersey Wastewater Cooperative Purchasing Program to RIO Supply Company in an amount not to exceed $407,500 for cold water meter with integrated meter interface units for a 1-year term.
So moved. No, you can explain it, it's right.
Second, okay, Jim?
Yes, these are water meters we put in, residential and commercial properties, and they're good for, the year for the purchasing, and then what it does, the guys change them out through the year, and they have a 20-year guarantee on them. So if anything should happen, they just gives back to us.
Any other questions for Jim?
Yeah.
How many meters?
Yeah.
We buy them in bulk, we'll buy a set through the year.
How many does $407,500 get you?
Well, you got different prices for a 5/8 meter, different prices for, 1-inch meter, different prices for a 3-inch meter, so.
So what that is
And all
the
components.
water supervisor's budget. And the budget, the current contract we have with Rio, it expired at the end of July. And he had already bought some meters out of his budget. This is what's left of his budget for the next year. And then purchase them under this purchasing program of North Jersey Wastewater Cooperative. We're locked into different prices depending on what size meter. And this is what the water supervisor will use, but we are guaranteed the pricing per meter. And he'll just use them to keep replenishing his supply. So we replace meters.
So generally speaking, between a 5/8 and a 1-inch and a 3-inch, I guess a 3-inch might be a little bit of a,
$12,000.
It's like 12 grand for that, right?
12 grand, yeah, but between the 5/8 and the 1-inch, those meters are approximately how much?
I think
it's
3.25.
Yeah, but I was gonna say about 350, 3.25.
Okay, all right, so that gives you an idea of how many.
I could be wrong, but I can get you the exact number.
No, I'm just wondering, like, we pay money every year for meters. I'm just wondering, how many meters are we buying?
We also get refunds on some of the ones that when we send them back, we get refunds. And the ones that we don't get refunded on, we break down to brass and we send the brass out for
Scrap.
recycling, scrap.
I just gave him the invoice for what it is per meter. Okay.
Right, thanks. Thank you.
Was I close to 350?
It's 423 for the lowest price. Oh, no, actually,
Six-
no, there's an ultrasonic 2-inch at 296. There's a
That's just
3/8
the,
and
yeah, that's the
3/4.
meter head.
Or
That's the head,
423.
that's not the body and head. That's
But-
The top is the first one, it's the 5/8,
423,
and then the next one's 1-inch.
613.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then 1.5-inch one. All right. So 400 to 800 meters, 400 to 600 meters.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean that's what we'll spend, that's just a not to exceed amount, and that's
Yeah.
just basically what his remaining budget is for.
It's a very specific amount. I thought, yeah, it's something
Yeah.
planned, but we have 17,000 connections, so it makes sense. You have 2, 3, 4%, that need to be, replaced.
We got total 18,600 somewhere around
I
there.
was off by a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lou, did you have a question?
No, he.
He asked you a question.
Yep.
Anyone else have any questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Tenza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Resolution 2025-92, award of contract in excess of $53,000 to Dynamic Sandblasting and Painting LLC in the amount of $3,141,300 for the Lincoln Drive Water Tower rehabilitation. Can I have a motion, please?
I moved.
Second.
So this is the total rehab for Lincoln Tower. Talking about many years, it's been on the ballot. I guess to try to get this done, I think since 2016, if I'm correct. So we're looking around to making necessary repairs and upgrades to the tower. guys remember at one point I had looked into maybe purchasing the land next to it just to build a brand new one, forego all the repairs, but crazy idea, but right now we're at to refurbish and repaint it and inside, outside. And we have specific instructions on how we want the cell sites and the carriers to be on there moving forward. Therefore, they don't create any more deterioration or harm to the existing tower. Hopefully we get another 25, 30 years out of it before something else is done, but we do have to continue up with the painting and maintenance and inspections of them. We kind of fell behind that with regulatory requirements, but we're okay with, we're back up to snuff.
Okay,
And this will be, we're pursuing, all bank financing for this, so that's what we'll do for this.
okay. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, not that important, but who said the $54 million?
exactly.
Allied Cleaner? What- I don't understand, is that a typo?
What the heck? No. It has to be a typo.
Well, the
It's
explanation
an
why.
that's a more than 53,000.
Yeah, 53,000 is our bid threshold, so anything over 53,000, we have to come to the board for.
No, the third bid was 54 million.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, they had some mathematical errors.
that's why we do the lowest responsible bidder, because that means they're
All
probably.
right, that's my fault. I wanted gold plated.
And monogram on it.
My face painted on tonight.
But when this project started, I think we had budget like 1.8 for it. One, just 16. And this is the one that we threw out last meeting or 2 meetings ago, because we had a conflict with some of the wording on the contract. And we're happy with the results.
So 25 years is the expected duration of.
30. That's what we'd like to see, yes.
All right.
All right,
Was it the same low bidder? I don't know
Yes.
if it was, okay.
all right, any other questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Shannon.
Aye.
Mr. Warder.
Aye. Executive Director's Report, Jeff?
One second. So since our last meeting, we've had no violations for the month of August. We continue that trend. We did, however, have 2 water main breaks that will be anyway fixed in-house. We had one discolored water complaint. We amounted that to, there was a fire in the area, and we believe that might stir up some of the flows in the pipes, maybe creating some turbid conditions. And we had 2 odor in the water complaints. One was there was a high odor or thought odor of chlorine. And we amassed this to, this particular person had family members come from South Florida, which is a total treatment process in their drinking water. They use desalinization for drinking water. And they came up here to New Jersey, specifically here in Evesham, and said, man, it really smells like and tastes like chlorine here. But we went out there and we tested his water. We were well within compliance. He does have chlorine, and we assured him that they rest assured that your bacteria is being fought off by this chlorine. And explain the process to why other folks might taste something different, just like we do if we go to other places and travel. And there was another one, the same thing. We did all our sampling. In all 3 of these cases, our sampling requirements came back well within regulatory requirement ranges, so there's no issues with that. Last week, we participated with the township in the farmers market. We had some equipment out there for what they call the touch truck. Although I don't know if we were the hit of that day, because they had the water slide out there as well. And the town folks were happy that we installed that water service for them for that slide. We're doing it again tonight. But nonetheless, they were thankful we were out there. Some of the children got a little bit, did a little question and answer session, sat in the machine like they were operating. There were some pictures taken. Hopefully we'll get them into our next calendar. Our next event would be Harvest Festival, September 27th. We'll be there, and we'll have some giveaways, and also we'll have answering questions session. It was a really quiet month of August, not much more to report for me.
Well, she's in a good spot at Harvest Fest. I think we know that.
Not that I'm retired.
Are you done? Oh, okay.
They might bring me back for the day, but township's running it, ECF is finished.
Oh, I think you were still well.
No, they, been getting questions for me to answer, to help them. And they have not approached me yet for help for the day, but I'm waiting.
Right. All right, thanks, Jeff.
I'll give you a good spot anyone.
Engineers report?
Yes, thank you. South Side water tank, nothing new to report there. Route 70 water main replacement. To answer your question, George, we have about $80,000 left in the contract after this payment that's due tonight. There will be, I believe there'll be a change order with a negative. So a reimbursement to the authority for some of that money.
Yeah.
We've got to do the final counting on that after they do the restorations that they need to do.
All right, very good, because last month we had it was in service, I thought everything was.
It's in service, it's substantially complete, but there's always the
Refund.
Yeah, all the restorations, pavement, grass, etc. that has to be certified complete.
Very good, thank you, Wayne, appreciate it.
You're welcome. Route 70 sewer main, we just had the 2-year inspection, that passed. So this is a done project now, and we can address the remaining 400 feet under a different project, but this one was finished. Elmwood Storage Building, that is substantially complete. There are some punch list items within the building to be completed, so we'll be hopefully finishing that one up in the next month or so. Well 6, we're still negotiating the final change order on that. Elmwood UV disinfection, we have well, we're still waiting for the contractor's equipment to be delivered for the UV system itself. That got held up in customs apparently, or certain portions of it did. And we expect the delivery late this month. So I'll hopefully have better news on that next month. Heritage Village Phase 3. That project is substantially complete, and we have the last change order on this one for your consideration.
Resolution 2025-90, approval of change order number 3, the amount of $15,975.49 to P&A Construction Incorporated for Heritage Village Phase 3 water main replacement. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Okay.
Okay, I'd say there are 3 components to this change order. One is an accounting of the actual quantities performed under the contract, and that resulted in a negative $22,000 change. But then we had one additional service, which was very difficult to install. It was out on Main Street. It was assumed, well, we thought one of the other properties was connected into the Main Street line or into the side street line, and it wasn't. It was connected out into Main Street. And then when this one, which was the next house over, had to be run to the side street across this in the corner property over into the side street. So this was an additional change. It was about a $19,000 hit on that. That was done under T&M, so we monitored the contractor's efforts to make sure that he only billed for the work and the materials and the equipment that was actually used. And then we had about $19,000 worth of additional unmarked service issues and test pits that had to be dug, connections that had to be made that weren't shown. This was all on Heritage Road, which was an additional portion of the contract that we added through change order number 2.
Okay, anybody have any questions for Wayne? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt,
Aye.
Mr. Cenzo,
Aye.
Mr. Warder.
Aye.
The water mains on Cardinal Court, Sweet Gum and Cottonwood, that's substantially complete. Just waiting for final restorations to be certified. Sinelli Farm Lift Station will be taking bids on September 24th for that work. The Elmwood generator, we've received comments back from the authority staff, and we're working on finalizing those plans. Kings Grant water main replacement. I hope to finish the design of that up this month. Well 5 redevelopment, we have a contract awarded to Schulte's, and I'm trying to get a pre-construction meeting set up for that. Well 8 replacement, we are working on the specifications for that. Hopefully get that going this month or get that finalized this month. Pine Grove Pump Station rehab, we are in design on that. That's going to be another few months for that one. And then we have the Elmwood and Woodstream SCADA upgrades resolution.
Resolution 2025-91, approval of change order number 1 in the credit amount of $10,000 to Allied Control Services Incorporated for the Elmwood and Woodstream SCADA upgrades. Can I have a motion, please?
Pleasure to do. So move.
Second.
This is just for the contingency allowance line item. We threw that in there because you never know what's going to crop up sometimes, and fortunately everything went according to design, and I have to spend that money.
Well, thank you, Wayne, because we love the credits. Please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Tanza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Motion to approve S3W3 for HDR Holdings LLC Wonder, 500 Route 73 South Promenade at Sagemore. Can I have a motion, please?
So move. Second.
This is actually like a food hall. It's a takeout only facility where they have the menus and you go and order. And it's called a ghost kitchen, I think is the concept.
Oh.
Yes.
There's one in Cherry Hill.
Yeah.
Right. There's
That's where people just rent it out and they just, or whatever.
Yeah, I've got food there before, it's good.
It's like made for Uber Eats.
Yes.
Food, all different, order all different types of food
Ah.
from one place.
Oh, wow.
I order from there all. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's
And you're happy this
a lot of choices.
Healthy or something. Nobody eats healthy food.
No, it's got healthy, it's good.
That's why our GLP at Wonder. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tanza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Motion approved S3W3 for J&R Properties Textured Salon, 13 East Main Street. Can I have a motion, please?
So move.
Second.
This is a very small operation. A person's opening up a salon in this former retail shop. We recommended connection fees. They've discussed it with us, and what we're going to be recommending, in the letter that I just signed today, is that they are coming in, their proposed use is 240 gallons per day, both water and sewer. That's your minimum. And the unit that was there before had to have paid a minimum.
Okay.
So it kind of washes. So eventually there'll be no connection fees due, but we do approve of the application.
Okay. Okay. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Kipnis,
Aye.
Mr. Sweeney,
Aye.
Mr. Schmidt.
Aye.
Mr. Tanza.
Aye.
Mr. Waters.
Aye. Any final questions for Wayne? Seeing none? General counsel report.
Don't have much to report. I would like to highlight, there's some contracts that Laura and I have been negotiating. You're able to get rid of some arbitration clauses in contracts. Which a lot of municipal clients don't even bother trying to negotiate out, so kudos to Laura for pointing those out and giving us the, 40 minutes, hour of attorney's fees to actually potentially save the ratepayers quite a bit of money if any of these contracts were to go into litigation. But otherwise, nothing to report, which is always great.
Well, thank you very much. Public comment, seeing no one here from the public. We'll close public comment, board comments. Byron, lead us off.
Yeah, I want to recognize the extensive jobs that were just done by Frank on the employee handbook and Laura, Jeff, Frank, and others on saving over the state health benefits program. Wayne on all the improvements from the new building to UV to everything. It's a lot to manage, and the entire professional staff. So utility. And a question, when and how are we considering, if we're considering a naming the new building?
We don't typically,
Typically, you do something like that, it's not a
I
thing.
mean, not anybody.
Plymouth Drive,
No,
the Plymouth one was named after.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
There's no name.
Lincoln's Rocco J.
I think we named it Water Tower up to Rocco for so many years
Right.
of service to the authority, but that's
Yeah.
the only thing I can think of that we've
That
done.
was Lincoln.
It wasn't.
Yes.
Yeah, that was part of the building of that also. It was renamed for Rocco.
It was, yeah,
2013 or 2014.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
There's no name for the building. There was a plaque honoring the members, board members at the time were there. Which brings me to a question, do you guys want to have like an official ribbon cutting opening? We haven't been using it fully, but we've started moving all of our stock to that one general location.
I think we
Wayne
should.
said there's a few, punch list items that they have to address. Other than that, the building's 99.99%.
Yeah, I think we should plan some, invite the township as well, to come join us.
Will there be food?
Well, we have.
Yeah,
to
those kids.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah. Wait, one group.
We're gonna negotiate.
Cookie.
Thank you, Brian. Louis, you wanna go next?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the staff here for taking care of one of those water main breaks with us in my neighborhood. So they did a fine job. It was, I'm not mistaken, late on a Sunday night, so they did a great job. And kudos to the presentations tonight for the in-depth analysis that was done. It's, as we all know, it's a tough nut to crack when it comes to health insurance. So keep up the good work and look forward to seeing the team out there on Harvest Fest.
Rich, you wanna go next?
Yeah, I think Connor Strong did a really good job, and like you guys said, that's a no-brainer. I think we have to go with the suggested, and some of these prescription drugs. I'm a trustee on our health plan. Ozempic. I mean, with us, we don't allow it unless you're diabetic. And we got to make some tough decisions on these prescription drugs because that's what's driving up the cost. So that's all I have to say.
Great, thanks, Rich. Mike?
Oh, just basically, Rich and Lou pretty much captured everything I thought. I just want to extend a thank you to our employees for doing what they do every day. Thank you, everyone.
George?
Frank, great job again, personnel. You doing that handbook, great job on that. Laura and Jeff and the rest of the gang going with that and insurance. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to come up with something like that is excellent. I for one appreciate it. And also what I used to say is the professionals like to thank our administration, supervision, and the operating group for doing excellent. And given that extra vacation time, I hope it saves a couple of people to stay here instead of going outside to the outsource. That's it. We'll see you next meeting.
All right, well, first of all, thanks, Jeff, Laura, and Connor Strong. It looks like it's paying off us going in that direction to get lower rates. I think it's important that we, as stewards of the ratepayers' dollar and on behalf of our employees, that we try to minimize any increases to our insurance. Frank, thanks again for all your work on the employee manual and getting that up to speed. Thank you to the management team, all of our professionals, all of our staff, supervisors, staff, office staff. You all do a great job and it is appreciated. Our next meeting will be Wednesday, October 5th, 2025, right here at 100 Sharp Road, 7:00.
That's not the
That's
correct
not
date.
Wednesday.
Yeah, that's not late.
I think it's the first.
First.
October 5th is a Saturday, because I'm gonna be in Universal that day, it's the only reason. Yeah.
Don't need it now.
It would be October
First, yeah.
October 1st.
Okay, so the next meeting will be Wednesday, October 1st, 2025, 100 Sharp Road. And Chris, as always, I forgot to recognize that you keep me on this. That's it. That's a task, that's.
Speaking of that day, it is the end of the Yom Kippur holiday.
That's why I'm so happy.
Yeah.
We will get back to you
Yeah.
on. Cause we have to make sure that we
Thank you.
recognize.
That was a good call.
And, we do always move meetings to make sure that we accommodate.
It's in my house, so. No matter where it is.
What time?
Well, bake us some lunch. The food's good, yeah.
It would have to be the 8th, if it's not first.
Okay, well, we'll work that out and get it out to everybody. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.